Hey guys, how's it going? So, I wanted to talk a little bit about the Amazon Associates program and how to earn and how to maximize your revenue with the Amazon Associates program. I'm a blogger. We run a bunch of sites. We try to provide stuff that's really, really useful for our readers. And as you may know, Amazon is willing to pay you for that. We used to run all of our sites making money from advertising, display advertising, programmatic, native advertising. It works pretty well, but the real value in a site, if you're writing really interesting stuff, is going to be in the fact that your readers, your viewers, they're actually making purchases. They're making retail purchases because of what you're writing, because of what you're saying, because of your reviews. And if that's the case, you really owe it to yourself to hook up with the Amazon Associates program. The Amazon Associates program is the single largest retail affiliate linking program in the world. It's been around for probably almost 2 decades, basically since since Amazon came into existence, and it is amazing. It has gone through many permutations over the years, but it has always stayed there. It's always there as a superb source of significant revenue. And we have sites that are doing $5,000 and in some cases $8,500 per month in revenue, passive revenue, no additional work required through the Amazon Associates program. Why does it work? It works because people really like using Amazon. They use Amazon to buy their stuff, buy films, buy Blu-rays, buy flat screen TVs. They use Amazon to do all this stuff, but frequently they don't know what to buy. And if you are running a review site or you're doing book reviews or movie reviews, or maybe even if you're writing some travel blogs and you discovered some new headphones that work really, really well on a plane, link to them. And if you're linking to them and you've become an official member of the Amazon Associates program, Amazon will pay you a fee. It's not technically a commission. Technically, it's an advertising fee that Amazon will pay to you if someone uses your link, buys the product, and the fee that comes back to you 30 days later ranges, but it ranges this is a rough rule of thumb, but it ranges between around 2% and in some cases up to 10% of the value of that transaction on Amazon. Extremely valuable, especially if you are writing about and driving consumer purchases of high value products. Why does Amazon pay those sorts of fees? Well, I think the reason is, look, I mean, there aren't that many. Think about a bookstore. How many independent bookstores are left? Not that many. How many excellent, well-written blogs are there where people are writing really, really good book reviews? Probably more, certainly more than ever before in the history of mankind. Who are the new booksellers? Who are the new book shopkeepers? They're bloggers, basically. And they are driving consumer purchases that probably wouldn't otherwise have been made. I think on the margin, really good content drives consumer behavior and gets them to make buys that they probably wouldn't otherwise make. What I want to talk about in this video a little bit is the Amazon Associates program. And then we run a series of WordPress blogs. We're actually launching a new one called Cinephile, which you can see here in the back end. And we're kind of doing Blu-ray reviews, 3D movie reviews, stuff like that. And I wanted to talk a little bit in this video about the overlap between the Amazon Associates program and WordPress. Because up until recently, it's been really hard to have a sort of fully deployed, automatic, reliable, trustworthy integration between the Amazon Associates program and WordPress. Now, Amazon is really good. They do provide a whole lot of cool tools for you to use to generate links, but a lot of it takes place here in the back end of the Amazon Associates portal. And man, it's it can take a lot of work, and you don't want to spend your whole day back here in the Associates portal kind of clicking around to generate links. What you really want to do is just run your site. You want to have editorial content that you're writing, your editors are writing, your freelance contributors are writing, your commenters are writing, and you want to have any product that's mentioned there automatically start earning you revenue. That's really what you want, and that's really the fair way to do it for consumers too, right? You don't want to generate associate links for Amazon that have nothing to do with with your area of expertise or of what your readers are reading about, what your writers are writing about. And you don't want to generate links that are basically just links so that you can make money. You want to enmesh the Amazon Associates program and your content, because the quality of your content is why people come to you. And if they really like your stuff and if they really trust you, they're probably going to buy. And if they buy, you're going to make money. So what we needed with Cinephile is we've got a lot of writers. We're writing posts, and we needed a way to get Amazon Associates links automatically generated. So we do a lot of book reviews. We're going to do a lot of Blu-ray reviews of films, videos, video games in some cases, and so um, we wanted our editors and our writers to be able to just link to any product they want, and then automatically know that it's going to be tagged. It's going to be tagged with our affiliate ID when you sign up for Amazon Associates over at affiliate-program.amazon.com. You sign up, you're going to get an affiliate tag. It ends in -20. So ours is cinephile-20. And you want to make sure that every single link, even if you have back content, you might have, I mean, in this case, we actually have some old content that we're going to put in there. And you look at this, and we've got 51,586 posts. And you want all of that back content to also be tagged with your affiliate ID so that you get the revenue on it, because it stands to reason that a lot of your hits are going to be coming from Google searchers who are finding older pieces of content. You want to make sure it's all tagged. And then, because at some point in the future you might sell your site, or you might want to share revenue with someone, you want to be able to change those affiliate IDs on the fly really, really quickly in sort of in real time. And so this is what we stumbled upon, WP Commission. This is a relatively new plugin, WordPress plugin, and also a server-side web app built by, it seems like it's built by some of the original WordPress coders. And this is a plugin, you have to pay for it, but it's not a lot. It's $59 per year for a year of access. I guess it just renews like a subscription. Different tiers of service, but we're using the pro service, the $79 per year pro service. And the reason we're using that one is that here at WP Commission, they let you add additional domains to your account if you've got the pro account. And because we launch a lot of sites all the time, we want to be able to add the new ones to WP Commission. But I just wanted to show you like an example of a site that does Amazon Associates really, really well, and it's the Wirecutter. I don't know if you guys use the Wirecutter, but it's such a cool site. Founded in maybe 2010, 2009, sort of that era, and actually was acquired a couple of years ago by the New York Times Company, I think for around $30 million. And it was just founded by one guy. And literally, he was sitting in his house in Hawaii, which is nice, creating this site, the Wirecutter. And basically, he figured, okay, look, where do you get truly deep, detailed, reliable reviews of electronics on the web? And he couldn't think of a good place. And he's right, actually. There aren't that many really good electronic review sites. So we started one. It's called the Wirecutter. And I just pulled up an example article. Here's the best headphones for running. And I actually use the Plantronics Backbeat Fit. They're really sick headphones, totally waterproof. It took me years to find the best headphones for running, because a lot of them fail and it's hard to find one that's really resilient. And they have this amazing article, the best headphones for running. And in fact, they recommend this one that I like, the Plantronics Backbeat Fit. But here you go. They're going to give you a deep review of why they picked that one. It's very, very useful and pretty fun to read through. But here's what matters. They've got a window right here, $94 from Amazon. Boom, click over. You hit that link. There you go. There's the item, $93. Now, take a look at this URL. You guys see this? See this URL? The Wire 06-20. The Wire 06-20. That's a little thing called a query string that's been inserted into the URL of the link they put into their site. And that's what makes sure that they get revenue when I buy these headphones. Really, really cool. It turns out it's kind of not that easy to manage tagging all of your links properly and making sure they're all tagged with the right associate ID all the time on your content, new content, inbound content, contractor content, commenter content. That's what WP Commission is for. That's what we're using WP Commission for. And it's really, really sick. So let me show you an example. Let's go into WordPress. Okay, our license is valid but haven't been configured to work for this site yet. Okay, license page. Right. Okay, so we got to log into WP Commission. We're going to set up our license. So there you go. I've got a WP Commission for Pros license logged in as Daily Cinephile. We have two production sites. If you've got a development environment, if you're running a version of your site on a local host or like 127.0.0.1, WP Commission will work anyway because it works locally to help you out in testing out your sites. And so what we're going to do is first add the site. So we're doing cinephile.com. That's our domain. And actually, we're going to start off at cinephile.wpengine.com because we haven't actually set up the domain name yet. So we're going to be working on the site on cinephile.wpengine.com. And then we just want to go to our account, right? Hello, Daily Cinephile. You have a WP Commission for Pros license. Affiliate IDs. This is where you manage the economics of your Amazon Associates revenue. So we do have a affiliate ID set up. It's cinephile-20. Every Amazon Associates affiliate ID ends in -20 or -20. You don't actually have to add it. Here you can if you want, but if you leave it out, it will put it in for you. So there we go, cinephile-20. So now the cool thing is I go to my WP Commission license. There's my key, which I think that key is already set up on the site. But there you go. So I want to associate cinephile.com and literally every Amazon link that's there in the whole archives and connect it to cinephile-20, that affiliate ID. And I want to do the same for the WP Engine site, and I'm going to update it now. There we go. Let's copy this key. I think I need to copy the key over into WordPress. So let's go over to WP Commission. So now WP Commission, when you get it, it installs this very cool submenu within your WordPress admin, and it gives you all of your options. So let's make sure the license key is in there properly. Yeah, there we go. Change key. Okay, so the next thing you want to do is sync. So what you're doing with sync here is you're actually syncing your WordPress post database with WP Commission. And the servers over WP Commission are doing the hard work of reading through every link that anyone has ever posted in this WordPress install. And it's going to catalog every Amazon product that has been, I'm going to click it now because it might take a little bit of time. Because like I mentioned, we've got, we imported a bunch of back posts from other blogs so that we sort of can seed this new site with good quality content. So you can see it's moving quite quickly. It's already indexed about 3,000 posts. And what is happening in the background here is the WP Commission servers, these guys over here, are scanning all of the posts and extracting every Amazon link. And then for every Amazon link, they are talking to Amazon and they are figuring out the name of the product, the Blu-ray title, the book, whatever it is, the price of the product, the appropriate way to link to the product. And then through a JavaScript that is actually hosted locally, that is to say hosted locally here at cinephile.wpengine.com. So not some janky third-party JavaScript, but actually locally served JavaScript. It's going to rewrite my pages in real time, asynchronously, to make sure the affiliate ID is always connected to an Amazon link. And the affiliate ID it's going to be right here. And in fact, if I wanted to like suppose I had another writer, like he might be like, I don't know, let's say it's, Sports Illustrated, right? So say I've got some guy, some like sports writer or something, and he wants to make some money from affiliate IDs, or he acquires this website or something like that. Easily, we can go over here. We can, we can say it's cinephile.com. Those links are going to be monetized through the Sports Illustrated 20 affiliate ID, all in real time. This change happens literally live on the open web as people are using the site. It's quite cool. There's no other way to do that. So we've already indexed almost half of the posts we've got here, but I want to show you what WP Commission is surfacing for us in addition to monetizing every single link properly. You go to Amazon items in the WP Commission submenu. All right, so it's found a few items. Going to refresh. Yeah, see, it keeps finding more. So we've got profiles and injustice, why racial profiling can't work, some book that someone wrote about. So, and it actually will tell you what post each of these items was referenced in. And it'll give you the ASIN. The ASIN is the official Amazon product ID. I can also pin the item or blacklist the item. Those pin and blacklist, they refer to the uncensored history of Saturday Night Live. That's cool. These pin item and blacklist item, they refer back to the fact that WP Commission is going to do something additional for you that we have found to be really useful. And that is it can create carousels for you. It can create visual carousels that pull in all of the Amazon items you or your writers or your editors have mentioned and put them all in one place. It'll extract the high quality, high DPI retina images. It will put them in a carousel that people can look at and scroll across. And having that carousel there, here's an example with a bunch of books. Having that carousel there, which you can put anywhere in your WordPress you want. You just use a shortcode, WP Commission. You can also do parameters like WP Commission limit number of items. Having that carousel there is going to help people realize that you are recommending movies or books or electronics or what have you. And they'll be much more likely to actually click on it because it's beautiful, touch-capable, retina-capable imagery. And if they click on it, they're pretty likely to buy it. So that's really helped. The other cool thing is you want to stay compliant with the Amazon Terms of Service, the Amazon Associates Terms of Service. It requires that you make certain disclosures, you not put affiliate links on certain types of pages. WP Commission helps you by doing that. So like any page that has this WP Commission no rewrite shortcode, those links on that page will not be rewritten with an affiliate's ID. So very, very useful tools to keep you really effective, maximizing revenue, but also legally compliant with the Amazon Associates program. So the carousel, basically I wanted to talk about the pin and blacklist. So you go back here, you see this item live from New York. You can pin the item, which will actually keep it at the front of the carousel, wherever you have a carousel invoked. You can also blacklist the item, and if you blacklist, it will actually blacklist this ASIN. So suppose like you might run a site and have a bunch of competitors. Maybe you sell some product and your competitors also sell that product on Amazon, and you would never want the competitor's product to be shown in a carousel. If you blacklist an item, it will make sure that that product is never surfaced in a visual carousel in WordPress. So that's really cool. I wanted to basically propose this as the way we have figured to create something very close to what the Wirecutter does, where it's great content and the Amazon Associates linking is done holistically across the entire site, the whole back catalog of posts, the linking, the URL generation schema is up to date and is performed in real time. It doesn't require running sketchy third-party JavaScript on your site. And actually, believe it or not, some of the Amazon Associates plugins in the WordPress plugin directory will actually do very shady things like rewrite links over to Amazon, but put in their affiliate ID, not yours. It's really, there's some questionable stuff going on there. So basically, this thing WP Commission is what we found to let us generate an earnings situation that's a lot like what these guys have over at the Wirecutter, which has worked out so well for those guys. So that's basically what we're doing. It's a quick tour through WP Commission and how it helps you connect the Amazon Associates program and WordPress. It certainly helped us maximize revenue. I didn't want to show you guys too much, didn't want to like reveal any confidences, but basically like you can see that as we installed and deployed the Amazon Associate, as we deployed WP Commission, things started looking really nice. That's the difference between having really good holistic editorially tagged Amazon links. Um, your results may vary. Full disclosure, maybe your content isn't in depth the way ours is, but if it is, and you want to make more money with Amazon Associates, we can definitely highly recommend WP Commission as like a good way to get moving and make it work for you. Okay, guys, that's it. Thanks. If you like this, if it was helpful, if you have any questions, email us, leave a comment, do whatever. We would love to hear from you. And I hope this was useful. Bye bye.